Now,
Huh?
go ahead now. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everybody on the Sador radio station. Uncensored is back. We're back in rotation. Those of you guys that listen through the radio, I know I'm supposed to be on every second and fourth Sunday, and I've been a little off schedule. I was off for the whole summer, but we're back now. And then September, October, October I've been celebrating my birthday, so and had things planned and all that. So I really wasn't on schedule like how I'm supposed to be. But I guess moving forward, we're going to be back on schedule, back on rotation every second and fourth Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. So hi everybody in Sador land, hi everybody on Facebook land, hi everybody on Instagram. So those of y'all, I was just telling the people on Instagram, those of y'all who probably watching from Facebook, y'all can leave comments. Let me go on there. I forgot to go look. Y'all can leave comments or whatever, and I'm gonna see them, but I cannot write back or whatever because Facebook has falsely charged me and thrown me in jail again. I was playing with my homeboy, and I told him that I was gonna get my aunt. I don't see the link. Oh my God, I don't see the link. I said I was gonna get my aunt from my Facebook, from my Instagram side to beat him up, and they, according to them, that goes against the Facebook standards. So they threw me in jail. But anyway, even though I'm thrown in jail, I'm still gonna continue to do the show. So like I said, I'm a little exhausted. I didn't get into like 4 o'clock this morning. Yesterday, me and my friends, we celebrated. We had a Friendsgiving, and it was like African queen attire theme. And then we also did like the Sister Soldier Army fatigue theme too. We had a photographer, we had food, we had games. Okay, now the link is on there. All right, so yeah, I see everybody on Facebook. All right. So yeah, so I want to shout out to all the Scorpios that's in the building, everybody, all the Scorpios out there that's celebrating their birthday. Y'all know how we get. We act like it's a whole holiday. We don't just celebrate our specific birthday. We celebrate for the whole month, or at least for the whole Scorpio season. So for my actual birthday, I was in Atlanta with my Georgia peoples. We celebrated. Shout out to my cousin Winelli, her birthday. We 3 days apart. So we celebrated down there. And then when I came to New York, I had a New York celebration. And we still celebrating. We celebrated yesterday too. So shout out to all the Scorpios that give it up like me. So I did have a show planned, but I feel like exhausted. So I feel like I'm gonna freestyle today. And talk about, hey Danny, we missed you yesterday, but I understand. Hey Nikki, shout out to my girl Nicole. She in the building. She was in the building yesterday. If y'all haven't got to view some of our pictures from last night, y'all could go on my Instagram page, but I can't go on Facebook and post anything, not for a few days. But yes, we had a very good time, a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. And I just want to talk. I'm going to start off the show on like a happy note. I'm not going to say it's going to end on a bad note, but I felt like that's what I wanted to do. Start on a happy note. Let's talk about, the holidays, birthdays, and stuff like that. There's a lot of things coming up. Hey, Simone. It's a lot of things coming up. It's Thanksgiving coming up. And, that is like literally my favorite holiday because, that's not really about, Christmas gets commercialized, and it's all about, gifts and all that. That's what we have taken it to. So I like Thanksgiving because Thanksgiving is more about being with your family. Hey, cousin. Shout out to my cousin Gina who made the banging ass sweet potato pie for us yesterday. We're going to talk about that yesterday. We're going to talk about that as well. Yeah, I felt like, Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because that's more about family and friends getting together, eating, enjoying each other and all that. You're supposed to do that for Christmas too, but Christmas becomes so commercialized. It's all about, buying this one a gift or getting a gift from that one or being mad because this one didn't give you a gift and all that. So I kind of like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is like my favorite holiday. But besides my birthday. Yeah, so shout out to my cousin Gina. Yes, yesterday we had Friendsgiving. We had such a ball. I mean, we laughed and joked so much that my face was hurting. Our face was hurting, tears was coming out our eyes. So one of the main things that we were laughing about, I'm about to put my homegirl on blast. My Scorpio sis, Ayana. So she had one assignment, okay? I ain't gonna say one assignment. Now, this girl, if y'all know, we always post to her. She always got something going on. She got mad businesses. She always getting reward. She's a jack of all trades, but one trade she don't have is cooking. Sis made baked macaroni. She was supposed to make baked macaroni, and she forgot to put the cheese. So, that was a disaster. Ayana's not in yet, y'all. Simone, Nicole, maybe one of y'all can hit her up and tell I'm on live talking about her ass. Hey, girl. Yeah, so that was a tragedy. You know how Black folks are about potato salad and about their potato salad and they baked macaroni. So people were looking forward to the baked macaroni. And the baked macaroni looked like it wasn't done. It was all light skin and beige. It wasn't no cheese in there. And we was going to let her rock. You know what I'm saying? First of all, she started off wrong. We was in the group text. First, she called me and told me, oh, Fatima, I got this new recipe for baked macaroni that I'm going to try. I said, no, don't do it. No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Simone. I'm doing it. Hey, cuz. So she hits me up and says she got this new recipe that she want to try on for the baked macaroni. I said, no, absolutely not. Don't do it. She like, no. I said, this is not the time to be experimenting. You cook what you know what to cook. All of that experimenting, you watch a YouTube video or cooking channel, this is not the time. You don't do it on holidays, and you don't do it when there's a bunch of guests supposed to be coming over. Anyway, she did not take my advice. Even, what's up, Cherise? Even after I joined, after I put the big homie Simone, who on the line on, I said, we tried to tell her, don't do it. Anyway, she did it. And it was a disaster. Then she tried to blame it on me and tell me that it's my fault that she forgot to put the cheese. I thought like that is the number one assignment, like in macaroni and cheese, it has to be cheesy. Yes, Sharice, this is crazy. I'm talking about her again today. The number one ingredient for macaroni and cheese is the macaroni and the cheese. She said she put cheese in there, but it did not look like it, nor did it taste like it. So we had to bomb her. I mean, we were going in. Tears in our eyes, laughing, everything, but she was a good sport or whatever. Her aunt is her aunt is on the line, and listen, Auntie, I blame you because the OGs needed to teach us better. There's no way that this should have happened. So I said, yo, wait till I tell Auntie Ma about this one. Yes, I'm blaming you. I'm passing the buck because that's out of line. Ayana just now text. She logging in now. Yes, so Auntie, you got to take some of that blame. Your niece fell terribly yesterday. She tried to poison us with her horrible ass baked macaroni, but her friend was there. He tried to hold her down, but it wasn't working. Then we had another guest. She refused to listen. Yes, I told her not to do it, and she still did it. And this is so when you don't listen, we hold no prisoners. You're gonna have to get this smoke. I'm sorry, this is how we do. We don't talk about each other behind each other back. We say it to our face. We bombed her in person, and now I'm on social media bombing her. She made the most horrible ass fucking macaroni. Well, we call it macaroni. We ain't even gonna call it macaroni and cheese. Then we had another one. We had another tragedy. So those who did not bring food, the other assignment was if you don't bring food, then bring a bottle. So we're assuming bring a bottle. You're supposed to bring an adult size bottle. My homeboy bought a Nippet, a Hennessy Nippet. Yes, I don't know what happened. You got to talk to her and find out what happened. So he tried to sneak in. Laughing. He tried to sneak in with his little personal bottle of Hennessy. We bombed him with that also, but we had such a good time yesterday. I had such a good time in Georgia. Shout out to Auntie on the line too. I had a good time with her while I was in Georgia. I just want, well, everybody knows for my birthday, I always be extra and over celebrate, but I really feel like due to this whole climate we in, the whole Corona, COVID-19, or whatever you want to refer to, we all seen a lot of people, a lot of our loved ones have passed away, and this is the time where you have to appreciate and enjoy and love the people that you love. Yes, they say yes, and he tried to sneak it in and put it on the table. Yes, let's go back to that. Then he have the nerve to be talking about my friend and her macaroni while he in here sneaking in little nippets. What they call that? I don't be drinking like that. They call them nippets, right? Little nippet size bottles of liquor, but he wanted to get on my friend. So yeah, we had to bomb his ass as well. But yeah, so I know this is going to be a difficult time for a lot of people, because a lot of people lost a lot of loved ones during this last 2 years. So all you could do is just cherish the memories you have with them and create more memories with your loved ones that are still here. So I'm all big on creating memories. I'm always with my friends. I'm always with my family. Oh, they call nips. Thanks. I know this for. Yeah, so I'm big on then he throws his men underneath the bus. Yes. So shout out to Mike, my little friend Mike, my little midget friend Mike that I'm always arguing with on Facebook and Instagram. Yes. He bought a size bottle the same height as him. But y'all see some, and that's another thing. Y'all need to stop taking this Instagram and social media, Facebook so serious. Sometimes people be seeing us go at it on social media and think that we serious. But to know me is to know I got a sense of humor and I'm very sarcastic, and it's like not that serious. Y'all know when I'm serious, but it's still all love here. He came through and we enjoyed his company, and yeah, he tried to throw his friend underneath the bus and say it wasn't his bottle, it was his friend's bottle. Either or, they both get donkey of the day for coming to a function with that little ass bottle. But in his defense, he also did. It was another bottle he bought as well. So it may be some truth. I don't know, Simone. It may be some truth. And maybe he did bring that bottle, and the other bottle was on Damon. But Damon ain't gonna take the blame for that, because we was getting on Mike, so he wasn't about to say, yeah, it was my bottle. But I have a feeling it was Damon's, it wasn't Mike's. But anyway, yes, family over everything, because I enjoyed. Now my other cousin is on the line. Shout out to my cousin Winelli, birthday. It's a couple of what are we 3 days apart? We celebrated hard down here in Georgia. So yes, like I said, I wanted to start off the show with, talking about some funny things or some good times or whatever. Like, we gotta appreciate and love on those that are still around, and those that are here that we appreciate. You know what I mean? Tell people you love them more, show support your loved ones more, be there for your loved ones more, because you just never know when this is going to be their last day or your last day. So you want, as much good memories as you can out there with the people you love. What's up, Black? Shout out to my homegirl, Black. She on the line. She another one that helped me celebrate my birthday in Georgia. But yeah, so I said I wanted to talk about not only celebrating with your loved ones, like everybody that knows me for my birthday, I'm gonna celebrate me. Tell you the truth, I celebrate me even when it ain't my birthday. I think we need to get more in the habit of being your own cheerleader. It ain't about being conceited or being, what do you call it, full of yourself. It's about having love for yourself. Nobody cannot love you more than you love yourself. If you act like you don't love yourself, people will not love you either. So I encourage people to love on themselves more. shout out to the same one that I'm throwing underneath the bus, Ayana. I want to shout out to her because she is literally loving on herself in every aspect of the matter. We see her. She had a health journey where she said what she wanted to do. She wanted to lose weight. She wanted to get control of this, get control of that. She's, conquering in her career, in her personal life, and on her health tips. So, she be posting videos. Love you, girl. I don't love your macaroni, but I love you. But we literally, sometimes Ayana is so inspiring. She be on her workout stuff. She be posting her videos, going to do her exercise every day. And the rest of the team just be sitting here eating our food, be like, yeah, go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. So she's encouraging. So we need to get a little more like her. We see you loving on you. And it's teaching us all. Although I didn't need to be taught, but there's people out here that may be listening, and then there's no shame in loving on yourself. Do not care what anybody say. Oh, she always posting picture. Oh, he always this. Or he always buying stuff for himself. Buy yourself gifts. Treat yourself. Cheer yourself. Celebrate yourself. Because people are not. If you looking for happiness in other people, you are never really going to be truly happy. You got to find happiness in yourself. So I wanted to encourage people to love on themselves more, and not only not love on themselves, but you also got to spread the love. Love people that you love. Show love and support to the people that you love as well. I want to shout out to my team. My team is, oh my God, I cannot praise them enough. Y'all don't understand the type of bond that we all have. Like, we have so many group texts and on social media, on our phones. We always coming up with ideas to celebrate each other, or just we be finding reasons to link up. I'm digging Ayana and don't even know her, cuz yes, she's a whole vibe. She is a whole vibe. Hey Rita, hey George. Yes, and she don't care that we making fun of her. Our squad is dope and unmatched. Yes, some people, and we're gonna talk about that too, because I'm gonna keep it light, but there's some people that literally that be inboxing me or texting me and be like, yo, I love how you and your friends are. Yo, y'all so dope. Y'all always doing things together. Y'all support each other, all that. Yo, next time you have something, invite me, this, that, and the third. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna keep this light because I said I wanted to keep it on a positive light note for now. But y'all know I'm gonna go there. Those people, leave me alone, all right? Because these are the same people that say all this, and then you invite them to stuff, and they will sit there and call you every day and be like, oh, wait, oh, when is it again? Oh, I'm coming. Oh, let me put this on my calendar. Oh, let me get a babysitter. Oh, let me this, let me that, and then don't show up. Like, leave me alone. Like, I have my team that we are supportive of each other and we hang out. I don't need y'all to come hang out with me. Y'all don't want to volunteer and be like, oh, next time you do this, do that, invite me. Then when I invite y'all don't come up with all mad excuses. I'm tired of that bogus shit, because I have a group of friends that y'all have no idea some of the stuff that's going on in our team. A lot of deaths in their family, people who have lost their parents, their aunts, dealing with health issues, dealing with personal issues, and we still find a way to get together, support each other, love on each other, and all that. So when I hear people here come up with these lame ass excuses as why they can't come, or why they didn't do this, or why they doing that, I just sit there and laugh. And the thing about it is, y'all know me, I'm gonna keep it real. And then there's people that I have not responded to their text yet, and they probably think I'm on one. But no, the fact of the matter is, y'all know me. I know how I am. Either it's no gray area. Either I'm here or I'm there. So if I ain't saying nothing, just leave me alone and let me calm down. Let me get out of my bag. But don't keep texting me. Don't keep on saying, girl, you okay? You this, that, and the third, because then you're going to get the smoke. Like, I feel like you full of shit, and just keep your full of shit ass over there. So, back to positive notes, right? Now, what I want to say positive notes, it's a lot of events that happen since we've been off the air. There's a lot of things that happened within the last few weeks. So everybody knows that I've been very, very vocal about these vaccination mandates. So I want to touch upon that. Those of y'all that follow me, well, all of y'all that's on here follow me, but if y'all haven't noticed, I've been talking about, I'm not telling anybody, people that got vaccinated, I'm not against y'all or whatever. I'm just against the fact that people are being mandated and now have a choice of the matter, like don't have a choice of their own body. So those of y'all that don't know, I'm part of the zombie team now. Unfortunately, I had to think practical, and I had to get the shot, not because I thought that it's beneficial for me or my health, because I've been doing well on my own with my natural herbs and my natural immunity. I did catch corona like in the beginning, and my body fought it off. Hey Terrell, and my body fought it off. So I felt like I was good. I feel like I know that COVID is real, but I just feel like everybody at this point is going to come in contact or have came in contact with the virus, with this virus. And I feel like those who immunity, who body is strong enough is going to fight it off, and those that are not, unfortunately, it is what it is. But I don't think that this vaccine is helping at all, because I know people, and I heard of people who were fully vaccinated, still got severely sick, still was hospitalized, and still end up dying. So I just feel like it's all in God's hand or whatever. So since then, my job have been, not trying to force us to take the vaccination, but due to these federal laws and everything. Yes, I am a GMO now. Oh, at one point, Ayana was the only one on the team that was a GMO. Now we're all GMOs. Now we're all going to be on here in zombie land or whatever the hell is going to happen or not happen. We're all going to be, I guess, holding hands and going through it together. So we were forced to make a decision either to take this vaccine or starve. It's a terrible decision. It's a terrible choice that a lot of folks had to unfortunately make. And, shout out to those who have enough financial stability. Hey, Dorothy, shout out to those. Thank you for the birthday shout outs. Oh yeah, I want to thank everybody for all the birthday shout outs, all the birthday gifts, all the birthday posts. I love y'all all. Every year I feel like a princess because y'all definitely spoil me. So yes, thank you for my for all of my people that looked out for me for my birthday. But what I was saying, I was talking about the vaccinations. We could be anti-vaccine, vaccine or whatever you want to call it. But when you come to the where the line is drawn in the sand, some of us do not have enough financial backing to say, okay, I'm going to leave my job and I have another, income that I can live off of. Some of us just, and then I know there's some people that have their own businesses and they still are being mandated, to take this vaccine. So it ain't even that if you have an alternate income. At this point, we're coming to where you can have multiple incomes, multiple streams of incomes, but they are forcing people to get this vaccination. And I don't know if you guys are realizing what's going on around us, but honey, all right. I went food shopping for our celebration yesterday. I bought 2 packs of meat and miscellaneous groceries to go for the thing. And I spent $122 for these groceries. I don't know if y'all heard, but that it's a shortage of food. Because there's a shortage of food, the prices is going up. I was just on the phone with my cousin, Gina. She said she went into the store, a jar of mayonnaise was $7, okay? Now, y'all know, when has mayonnaise ever been $7? Before the holidays. Y'all know back in the days or pre-COVID, like you could go in just about any supermarket and get Hellman's mayonnaise for $2, no more than $3, or 2 for $5, because they know that it's the holidays and they got their good sales. There's no good sales going on. the prices is ridiculous. We bought turkey wings, $6.99 a pound. You must be shopping. No, I'm about to say, cause auntie, I don't know what the prices is down there in Georgia, but honey, here in New York, but I ain't even gonna say just in New York, because when I was down there, my cousin Janet, when they went shopping for my Sunday dinner, she was saying how there's a shortage of food and the prices and all that. So it's not just in New York. They said that it's a big ship full with billions of dollars of product of food stuck in the middle of the ocean. I don't care if these people got to swim, helicopter, whatever. They got to do something to get this food to us, because the shortage is making these prices go up and everything. I went yesterday. So after I went shopping on Friday, I forgot eggs. So I caught myself going to the corner store to try to get some eggs. There was no eggs in the corner store. I had to go to like 2 or 3 corner stores to get eggs. Like, it's a real thing out here. If you guys haven't started shopping for Thanksgiving, y'all might want to start doing that now, because it's not a game out here. Like, it's serious. Go to Aldi. I think they have that in Green Acres, that supermarket. I actually never been in there. But yeah, so I don't know. So yeah, I was talking about the vaccination, and I was like, some of us literally had to either choose that. It's very hot in Georgia, and I got 5 little ones to feed. Yes. See Auntie Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, my cousin, she complaining right now. She in Georgia. My other cousin said, yes, short ribs of beef, $9.50 a pound. Honey. So I said I was gonna make some beef. I was gonna make some ribs. I went into the meat aisle. 1 pack of ribs was $30. I said, they're gonna get this chicken today, or Walmart. The thing about Walmart, sometimes we have good sales, but sometimes the meat don't be good in Walmart, and the lines, especially out here in New York at Green Acres, the line be ridiculous. But the pack of meat, 1 pack of ribs was $30. I said, oh, hell no, they're going to get some stewed chicken. We ain't finna do this. We is not about to do this. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to the prices in the supermarkets, but it is totally ridiculous right now. And everything is because of COVID. I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. I'm so sick of hearing COVID. I was out when I was in Georgia. I was out with my honey, and we went to this store. We went to this thing called American Deli or whatever, and I ordered a Philly cheesesteak and French fries. This is how stupid these people are. It's like, it doesn't even have to make sense now, or you don't even have to try to make sense. All you have to do is say COVID, and then that's supposed to be the end of the conversation. So I ordered a Philly cheesesteak and French fries, and I asked these people to put ketchup on my Philly cheesesteak. So she must didn't hear me the first time. So now they putting the Philly cheesesteak in the container with the fries. I said, can you put ketchup on it? So she put the ketchup on the fries. I said, can you put ketchup on the, she put the ketchup on the Philly cheesesteak. So then I was like, oh, can you put ketchup on the fries too? She said, oh, we're not allowed to put ketchup on the fries. I was like, why? She said, due to COVID. I said, what? So wait a minute. Run that back by me. So she was like, yeah, because of the CDC, the CDC got a whole bunch of rules. And yes, you knew I was going to tell you this story, because I could not believe it. It hurted me so bad not to go off. Auntie Ma, yes, I am. I'm telling this story. So I was just like, wait a minute. You can't put ketchup on the fries because of COVID? And she was like, yeah, because, because of COVID, CDC got all these different rules. I said, but you just put the ketchup on the steak, but you can't put it on the fries? And she was like, yeah, COVID. I was like, so because I'm trying not to act up in front of the honey, I just looked, he looked at me, he like, yo, just go get the packaged ketchup. So I didn't want to act a fool. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna let y'all rock. But I was mad as fuck in that car, like, because I wanted to go, what? So sick of this. Like, everything that does not make sense, all they got to do is just say, oh, because of COVID. because of COVID. Like, how many of you guys are sick of hearing everything that goes wrong, or everything that don't make sense, or everything that they don't want to explain? Just put COVID in it, and then you have to leave it alone. So yeah, I had to share that little stupid ass story. Yeah, so back to the vaccination. So I had to get vaccinated. So even though I'm vaccinated, I still stand on how I feel about the whole matter. I feel like nobody should be forced to do anything with their body that they don't want to. And we are literally being took our choices is being taken away from us. And this is why I was so vocal and so passionate about it, because people don't realize what this actually means. I know there's some people that are strong, hard, pro, and for vaccinations, and I get that. I don't get it, but okay. But y'all don't understand what this whole mandating people means. It starts with this. Now, I'm gonna give y'all another story. Now, when you give people too much power, that's why I feel like people that even was for vaccinations, they should have been in the fight with us or being vocal about it, like I am now. Like, even though I'm vaccinated, I'm still being vocal, because whether you were for vaccination or not, you still should have been on the side of people should have a choice to choose. Because when our choices are being taken away right now, it might be just, I'm sorry for neglecting you people on Facebook. Hi, everybody on Facebook. Those of y'all on Facebook, I'm in jail. I won't be out for a few days, but I see all of y'all posts and y'all comments and stuff. I miss y'all. But yeah, so I look like I'm focusing only on Instagram. I don't want to neglect y'all, because I know it's not y'all, it's the people that's in charge. And this is what I mean. This goes right along to what I'm talking about. When you give people or organization or anybody too much power, they take advantage of it. So people that are so like, oh, those people that so for vaccination and calling people that were against vaccination or against the whole thing of being mandated, calling us all kind of names. Y'all don't understand what this means. That means that I feel like this is a trial run, and they see how smoothly this mandation came. More mandations is up the streamline. They already since when, I don't know if P is on the line. I know she's one person I know personally that's told me this. Since when has it ever been mandated for anyone to have to take the flu shot? Now, I know she told me her son is in daycare. They got a deadline the kids get their flu shot. Like, since when is flu shots vaccinated? Y'all don't understand. See, the regular, I'm not going to say regular, but the simple minded just think it's just this. Oh, a lot of people die from COVID. Just take that and stop being difficult. It's not about being difficult. First of all all the information is coming out, and it's one thing to not know, and it's another thing to know and still don't want to face the truth. The truth of the matter is, everybody that they saying died from COVID did not die from COVID. There literally is so many documentaries and so many officials that are telling people the truth now, that are saying that there were a lot of people that were in the hospital that died. They could have been in hospice and about to die from cancer. But if they tested positive for COVID, they put that down as a COVID death. So this is why the numbers is so high, and everybody thinks that this so many people die from COVID. And the fact of the matter is, hey, Danielle, miss you too. Shout out to Danielle. Danielle took a whole fast from social media, but she's back. But yeah, so, I'm not going to say that it wasn't an enormous amount of people that didn't die from COVID, but don't believe the hype. All the people that they said died from COVID, that's not the actual numbers. And at the end of the day, even if those are the actual numbers, the vaccine is not a cure and is not preventing you from still contracting it, nor passing it off, nor get severely sick, nor dying. And all of the things are still happening. People that are vaccinated are still getting COVID. They're still passing it. They're still ending up in the hospital, and some are still even dying. So this is what I mean. Yes, it's all about money. We know that. So don't believe the hype. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Don't be one of those people out there that with the blindfolds on and believing what these people are saying. Be a critical thinker and don't be always just want to be willing to go along with the wave and then calling people that is not like that all kind of silly, being difficult, all this and this, that, and the third. Because we're critical thinkers and we just don't want to believe everything that is told to us. I mean, we see how these people are handling the COVID situation. Every other press conference, they got different facts. Remember, it's, this vaccine, once you get the vaccine, you don't have to wear a mask. Then, it's going to prevent the thing from you pass it on and getting it. Then it's, you're going to not get sick. All of those facts is all changed now. All of that is dumb. All of that is a dub. You can still get everything that you was getting. I feel like people that was unvaccinated and people that is vaccinated is all in the same boat. To me, if you really worrying about the safety of people, to me, what would make sense is, how it makes no sense that you're going to tell me as an employee that, those people that are vaccinated do not have, they could come in, but those people that are unvaccinated, they have to get tested weekly. Now, this is prior before the mandates. The people that, what's up, Leash? The people that are not vaccinated have to get weekly tested. It didn't make any sense to me then, and it still doesn't make sense to me now. If we know for a fact that whether you're vaccinated or not, you can still contract it and pass it on. Wouldn't it make sense if you just mandate everybody to get tested? If it's all about, preventing people from getting sick and it's about the safety of others, then you will mandate everybody not mandate everybody to take the vaccine, but mandate weekly or twice a week, testing. If it's all about, trying to be worried about the people, I think we should all get tested. Thank you. Danielle said, I think we all should get tested. My cousin said my whole family got COVID-19 2 months ago, including the vaccinated. Exactly. So I didn't want to share that story, but since you brought it up, so this is another one that I know. My cousin on the line, she was like she said, her husband, her kids, her sisters, her brothers, her mothers, in different households, everybody caught the vaccination. Everybody caught the virus. And her husband was one of the ones that, is vaccinated. And he got severely sick, not to where he was in the hospital, but severely sick too. I forgot what is the name of that thing that you say? The name that they put it where even after you may have the COVID is not in your system no more, but you are still dealing with the residual effects of it. What is the term that they use for that? Well, when y'all gonna see her post it if she can spell it, because I think it's a word that one of them difficult words to spell. But yeah, so like I said, that's another. I know a lot of long haul syndrome. Yes, long haul syndrome, and he was fully vaccinated. One of her kids, I think, is dealing with long haul syndrome as well. So it's like whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, we're all in this together. We're all in the same boat. Don't feel like you're better than anybody or you're more protected because you're vaccinated. Because the fact of the matter is you're not. You can still get it. It's all about how strong your immune system is. And that's just the bottom line. And another thing I just really want to touch on is I know a lot of people that have passed away from COVID. And I don't know, you guys can look at it. Y'all can do the analysis. But I noticed that a lot of people that I know that I hear about or I know that passed away from COVID, a lot of them were severely or at least considered clinically obese. And you would think that if that is a main common denominator, I got it and I'm vaccinated. Look, Daniel, you I don't know if you just joined in. I got it too. Not because I wanted to, because I was forced to, either with that or you starve. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't make sense to say, I'm going to walk away from my job that I've been in 14, 15 years to what? Go have to find another job 3 jobs to make up for the money that I was making at one job. And eventually all of these jobs is basically pushing vaccination. So, I had, a couple of debates with some people on social media. Was like, oh, I would have laughed and I'm not getting that. So what are you going to do? What if you don't have nobody that's taking care of you, or you and your income is you got little ones or loved ones that is depending on your income? So how can you just walk away from your income and do what? What are you going to do? All of these jobs out here are requiring you to be vaccinated, or eventually they are. Or what you going to do? Get a job that's not requiring it for now. You're going to leave your good paying job and get this job that you think is not requiring it now. And then a couple of months from now, they're going to require it. And now you done left your good job, your good career, and you still at the same boat where you at the crossroads where, damn, another job, either I'm gonna have to leave this job or get vaccinated. I don't know if we got to protest, if we got to do something. I don't know what can we do, but to say, I never, even before I even got vaccinated, I never was looking down at those who were forced to get vaccinated and they chose that, not chose that, but, to decide, listen, I'm not going to lose my job. I'm going to go get vaccinated. I feel like that's people that's thinking practical. We are already in tough times where people are hardly surviving out here. Now to cut off your nose to spite your face, that just don't make sense. What's up, Mikey? That just don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? So, all of those that's in the struggle that had to, that was forced to take the vaccination, I'm here with y'all. I'm one of those, but I still stand 10 toes on what I believe. I'm not for it, but what can I do? I had to do that, or I wasn't going to eat. I wasn't going to be able to take care of myself and all that. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't have nobody that I can go live with rent free and they can clothe me and take care of me like how I take care of myself. And honestly, I wouldn't even want to be a burden like that on anyone. That is just not fair. So, I feel like the government is putting us in a bad predicament, but we all just doing what we have to do. So there's no judgment on those who, folded, because I really did feel bad. I was really feeling bad. I feel like everybody, I'll be with the gangster shit. Like, I'll be like, if I stand on something, I stand on it. I'm not folding. And I really felt like I folded. Like, damn, the team are like, damn, you really took this vaccination. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be stupid about nothing. Like, even that's another thing that I don't want to be, bragging about, but I'm a very vengeful person. But like I said, I've said that in prior shows. Like, if you do me wrong, I will stop at no measures to get you back. But I'm not going to make it my business to get you back. Like I'm not going to be fixated on it, but if an opportunity comes and I can get you back, I will. I'm just like practical. I'm not going to be so set on vengeance that I'm going to ruin my whole life and all that. But if it's a way that I can get you back and it's minimum, consequences for me, I will take it. So that's the same thing that I'm saying with the vaccination. Like, even though I was dead set against it, I'm also a practical thinker. I'm not going to sit there and be stupid about it. Nope. I'm not taking this vaccination and then I'll be out here evicted, starving, or effed up in the game and all that. So I encourage those people that, do what's best for them. If you think you could do it and if that means walking away from your job, I commend you and all that, but the queen couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So, so I was talking about the vaccination. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm part of the vaccinated. I've only gotten one shot, but to be honest with you, I literally prayed on it. When I went in there, before I went in there, I prayed on it, First of all, those of y'all that don't know, I was in Atlanta for 9 days. And my job, prior to that, I knew eventually that we probably was going to have to get vaccinated, but I didn't know it was going to happen so soon. While I was on vacation, my job dropped the email like, yo, we mandated and y'all got to be fully vaccinated by December 8th. So when I came back I had 3 days to decide whether you're going to get vaccinated or you're going to be off the payroll by December 8th. So I had to make a decision in 3 days, you know what I mean? And I decided to do, because right now I'm only, in the way that they do it, I don't know if everybody's familiar with it. So there's the Pfizer that it's got to be 21 days apart. The first and second shot have to be 21 days apart. And the Moderna is 26 days apart. And the Johnson & Johnson, of course, is one shot. But, research has shown that the Johnson & Johnson one is not a good pick. And especially for women and women that are under 50. So Johnson & Johnson wasn't an option for me at all. So then Moderna was off the table because there's no way I would have been fully vaccinated by December 8th because it had to be a 26-day in between it. So I wound up getting the Pfizer. So I got the first shot. And I'm just praying for a miracle. I thought the miracle happened when I got the news that the federal courts had put a cease on the mandations, but they did that, I think, last Friday. So I was thinking that when we came back to work on Monday, that my job was going to say, okay, we got the news that the mandations have been federally put on hold. But no, my job said, no, we're still moving forward with it. As far they still have to follow the federal guidelines and we have to get vaccinated. So I'm scheduled to be taking my second vaccine shot in a week or two or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so how you guys feeling? How's everybody doing out here in Instagram land and Facebook land? How are y'all feeling about the vaccinations? How are y'all feeling about the holidays? I mean, I feel like I said, I was talking about it earlier, like this whole, COVID thing is changed a lot of people's lives, and some parts of the military declined to mandate. I know your son is in the military, so what does that mean? What do you mean they declined to mandate? I did heard that the military was fighting against it, but what do that mean? So they didn't have to take it? And that's another thing. Oh my God. I don't want this whole thing to be about vaccination, but that's another thing. I don't know. I posted it on my Instagram. I don't know if I got to post it on my Facebook. So y'all see when they were in federal court and senator was asking the director of the CDC on what is the percentage of people that work for the CDC that are vaccinated. This woman could not answer the question. The judge was like, well, I heard that it was 75% of the employees at the CDC that are not vaccinated. She was like, well, I don't know the numbers and we're working on informing the people and all that. These are the people that are making the vaccines and forcing people and forcing the mandates, and 75% of them have not taken it. That speaks volumes. That says a lot. Why, if y'all the ones that made it and y'all pushing it, why haven't y'all taken it? These are all things that people need to look at. Wait and see, because I saw it today. Oh, okay. Well, keep me informed. To be honest with you, because I literally do not watch the news anymore. And I purposely do it because, what's up, boo? Because I don't know. Those that's close to me know that when COVID first came out, I was what do you call it? I wouldn't say infatuated, but I was glued to the news channel, CNN, World News, all them other things. And when I tell you that they pump fear in my heart, and I'm not a scary person. It's not too many things that I'm scared of. But I was literally in here emotional, crying every night, thinking, oh my God, like, I just felt like it was like the end of the world. Like, oh my God, I knew that this thing was airborne. And I just was like, yo, what's going to happen when I get it? Exactly. Black said, okay, you will call me. All right. Black said she too. She was one of my people that we was on the phone every day. Girl, the number went up. It's 730 million people that just died. Like, not to laugh, but it was just a very stressful period, and I do not want to go back there. So I do not want to watch the news. I feel like they brainwashed us and they pump fear in our heart. And if anybody know anything about the art of war is first to divide and conquer and to place fear. You know what I mean? You can control the masses by fear. And I hate to sound like, you know, some big old, what do you call, sister soldier or, you know, a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but I know, I mean, in life, period, you know what I mean? There's people that stay in abusive relationships, unhealthy relationships, all kind of stuff. People stay in places that they don't want to be over fear. You know what I'm saying? People stay at jobs that they hate because they fear if they lose their job, is they going to find another job, or they're going to find this, that, and the third. You can control just about anybody through fear. So I feel like the media put this fear in our heart, and I don't want to go back to that place. So I try to stay away from, you know, the news. The most news I really be getting is on social media, and you know, you take that news with a grain of salt. And so yeah, I felt like, you know, it was a lot of brainwashing going on, and a lot of people are, you know, are fearful. So they are, you know, taking these vaccinations and believing everything that the government and the CDC is saying. That damn Dr. Fauci, I don't know how y'all trust, how anybody trust him. He looked like he a whole liar, I never liked him. But yeah, so you know, that's the vaccinations. It's some things. What else I wanted to talk about? So I talked about celebrating and loving and, you know, appreciating the people that's in your life that, you know, love and support you. Shout out to my home team. We, you know, always supportive, always loving and everything. So shout out, you know, rest in peace to all the people. I just went to a funeral on when did I go? Thursday. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of going to funerals. But shout out to all of those who have lost their parents, their grandparents, their aunts, and everybody, you know, who we're losing a lot of loved ones right now. So it's very important to let people, you know, let people that you love know that you love them and you appreciate them, because you just never know when it's going to be their last day or yours. The CDC interview was more proof for me that there is a huge agenda to put these chemicals in regular. Yes. I'm gonna come back on when I get home. Okay. What's up, Mikey? Oh, you missed. Oh, ladies, my home team. Look who's just now joined in. Mike, you're late. We already done got on your nip bringing ass. Your nip Hennessy size bringing. I already done roasted your ass earlier in this live. Yes, guys, the one that I was, y'all know the one I was talking about that brought the that brought the nip size bottle of Hennessy to a function. He's on right now. Y'all blast him. He was supposed to bring an adult size bottle of liquor, and he bought a Hennessy bottle like 2 ounces. He says, y'all really let Damon off the hook like that? Nah, Mike. Honestly, if you go back on this live, I gave you your props. The rest of the girls laughing my ass off. Mike, be in this together. Yes, exactly, Ayana. Mike, Ayana's on as well. Don't think that we just roasted you. I talked about you and her on this live, but those, give them the flowers when they are alive. Yes, I'm trying to read all these comments. But Mike, actually, I did not let Damon off the hook. I gave you your props. I said, Mike said that it wasn't his bottle, it was Damon's bottle, and I believe you. But the rest of the girls is not believing you. They like, nope. He came in there with that little bottle of Henny. But 2 hours, yes. Alicia said, listen, you're welcome. We're trying to, you know, progress and be better with each other. Because me and Mike, that's my one of my biggest debater. If I say white, he say black, and vice versa. Like sometimes we just be going back and forth for no ass reason. I'll be like, but most of the time he be starting with me. This guy just be tagging me in shit, sending me shit. I ignore him. And if I don't want to go there, he will keep on poking me and poking me and poking me until I get a response. But we getting better. Like, I didn't think that we were going to make it to the end of the week. He kept on trying. Damon bought the nets. Ladies, he's being animate about it wasn't him. And the way, but listen, Mike, Damon, you need to check your boy then. He ain't hold you down. He was laughing to tears come out of his eyes, letting us get on you and knowing all the time it was him. So you need to check that. Like, all right now. He did not step in and say, no, all jokes aside, that was my shit. So I'm not trying to start no shit, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But what was I saying before he came in? Oh yeah, no, I was saying that we almost didn't make it. We always didn't make it, Mike. I told Mike we had to minimize our interaction because if not, we wasn't gonna make it to this function. But we made it through the week. Now we back to our regular scheduled program. It's on. We back to arguing. But yeah, that's one of my peoples that we argue all the time, but it's still no love lost. And that's what I want to talk about too. Like, people, we're adults here. We don't always have to agree and we don't always have to get along or whatever. I think some people just take things too seriously. Like, you know, it be family members, myself included, but I'm not even gonna hold you. There's family members that I don't talk to right now is because I'm all for communication. But if you can't communicate effectively, then I'll just leave you alone. But there's some people that as soon as you say something that they don't like, they automatically just stop talking to you. Like, step your communication game up. If you don't like something, you tell me. If I don't like something, I tell you, and we talk about it, argue about it, yell about it, or whatever. Everything don't have to end in I ain't talking to her or I'm not talking to him. Mike did say he wanted champagne all day and was holding that bottle until he opened it. Yes, he did. Well, y'all know I don't drink. Shaggy voice. It wasn't me. Mike, all the girls is on the line right now. they ain't trying to let you go. They're not letting you off the hook, Mike. You see this? I'm on my Uncensored Instagram and on my personal page. They're not letting you go. They think it's you. They not trying to place the blame on Damon. I'm with you on this, player. I think it was him because my boy did come in here. He did have, what was that bottle called, Mike? He had the red champagne bottle or whatever. I kind of feel like it was Damon, but I can't convince them. If they saying that it was you, Mike, then it's no convincing them. But yeah, like you were saying, tell Mike where is the other half of that. Oh Lord. You see this? Y'all roasted me yesterday. Yes, this is what we do. This is what the fuck we do. I mean, tears in our eyes. You guys had to be there. I'm literally, tears were in our eyes. Our chest were hurting. Our cheek was hurting. We had such a good time yesterday, just cracking jokes. But that's just like, Mike, this is the first time he's been around my peoples, but that's just like how we are all the time. We don't give a fuck. We do this to each other too. It's like, as you can see, we did it to Ayana. The liquor store ain't take EBT, so I had to get Damon a small bottle. Okay, so now the truth is coming out. You use your EBT card. So you mean to tell me that you had an EBT card? Oh, it was Bel Air. Yes. So you mean to tell me you had an EBT card and I told you, you saw me put out that stress call on Facebook. All those out there that got the EBT card, holla at your girl. You see how expensive food is. I'm looking for the EBT hookup. So you mean to tell me you spend your you was willing to spend your EBT money on the liquor, but you couldn't give that EBT card for me to buy food for this function? Come on now, this is what I mean. You are not a team player. And now I'm back with the girls. You probably is the one that bought that little bottle of that personal bottle, that nip bottle of Hennessy. You're not a team player. So you mean to tell me you had an EBT card in your wallet all this time and you ain't hooked me up? Ayana, he getting back on you. He said I should have bought the cheese for the back. Ayana, he's trying to deflect and distract the situation again. Those of y'all who just getting on, I've talked about it earlier about we had our friends and family game night / Queens Black Queen African attire celebration yesterday, and my home girl, oh gosh, she failed terribly. She had one assignment. She was supposed to make the baked macaroni and cheese, and sis forgot to put the cheese in. She said, yo, Ayana said she just putting it in cheese right now. Listen, nobody don't care about that now. We wanted the mac and cheese last night, not today. You said you don't even drink Hennessy. Oh, you know what? You right, Mike. You right. You right. What's up, Bridget? This is why Carmen hit him with the Mac. Yeah. Yo, no. I know for a fact he's right, y'all. He doesn't drink. He doesn't drink Hennessy. So yeah, it was Damon. It was Damon. That was Damon bottle of Hennessy. I got you, Mike. You right. You right. You right. So yeah, I rebaked the macaroni. Now he don't drink Hennessy. I saw him take a shot. You did? Oh my God. See, you getting me to vouch for you, or what? When we went out, he said he don't drink and he wasn't, so I don't know. You know, was a lot going on. Nikki just said she saw you taking shots, Mike, of that Hennessy. So now you got me vouching for you and you lying? No, put it in Ayana. No, put it in Ayana, because I'm coming to get a plate tomorrow. Oh no, what happened here? Okay, I thought we got off. Sis talking about she's seen shots. Now this. They trying to tell you, they trying to say it's a liar. They calling you Shaggy and everything going here. So those of y'all who just tuning in, my homegirl Ayana made the baked macaroni with not no egg in it, not no cheese, not no nothing. It was light skin. She didn't let it get brown. It was horrible, y'all. And we could not let her slide, because this is how we do. We don't talk about folks behind their back. We tell them to their face. We roasted her the fuck up, just like we roasted Mike. You ain't real peoples if you can't tell your peoples how you feel to their face. If you gotta talk shit behind they back, you phony and you fake, and that's not really your peoples. He gave me that bottle at the door. He ain't want the smoke. Oh man, Mike, you from the streets. How you gonna let a dude set you up to get caught with the gun in your hand? Like, how did you let that happen? I mean, come on now. How, like, you see, he saw the police coming and he gonna give you the bottle. He gonna give you the gun / bottle, and you fell for it? Are you a whole man? You were supposed to be like, nah, you hold that. Those years was out a old beat up kid. Oh man, Ayana, he's getting back on the yams. So I'm not gonna take up for the yams. At the end of the day, they trying to say that the yams were not made. Well, Ayana bought the yams she bought it from a restaurant. I suggested her to go buy it from one of my people's restaurants. I'm not going to say the name right now, because now y'all trying to say that the yams wasn't good. I didn't find nothing wrong with the yams, but they also was complaining about the yams, saying the yams weren't homemade. Yeah, the yams was from the can. Y'all are terrible. Exactly, but they were good. Exactly. So my thing is this: whether it's canned or it's frozen, if you could fucking manipulate it and make it still taste good, it's all good in the hood then. Ayana, you can't talk about the yams, because regardless if they were out the camera or whatever, they did what they did. They gave what it was supposed to give. Your macaroni and cheese did not give what it was supposed to give. He was supposed to stop his man at the door like, nah, son, just don't bring nothing. He said he felt like I was in Jamaica in a restaurant. Yo, these people is crazy. We had such a good time yesterday. Mike, we didn't leave till like 3:30 in the morning. They left being rude. When we went downstairs for our photo shoot, they just dipped on us. We came back, the TV was gone, and so was them. Mike and Damon stole the TV and the VCR and left out. I know old white ladies that put that Mac to shame. Oh man, nah, check your phone. I sent my revised mac and cheese. I can't. I don't know, Ayana. She saying she sent she trying to redeem herself. I don't see it. I don't see it, boo-boo. I don't know. You might have everybody go follow Ayana Nathaniels. She gonna post the she gonna post the revised the revised version of her mac and cheese because she fell terribly last night. We still in the listen. Yo, and what's so crazy, yo, I didn't see the text. You see when I text you back, I was like, wait a minute. So they just left like that and ain't say nothing. And then I was like, hold on, let me check my text. And I checked it. But y'all shouldn't have left. The party still went on. We didn't even get started. We started playing games. We started talking shit. Even when we already was talking shit, but we turned up some more. But it is what it is. It's always the next time. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, you guys. This life is all about having fun. Get together with friends and family and enjoy each other. Y'all took mad long. I said you could come, y'all could have came downstairs. No, we did not take mad long. But regardless if we took mad long or not, you seen the pictures though. So we had an assignment and we had to complete the assignment. So did we execute it? Y'all had homeboy there dressed like a vampire. Who yeah, first of all, which homeboy you talk about? You better not be talking about Ayana Boo. Group chat. Oh, it's in the group chat. Ayana, I don't know if he's talking about Cecil or your boo, but he said somebody was dressed like a vampire. We ain't about to do this. You ain't about to talk about other people that ain't here to defend themselves. But yeah, so yeah, I forgot to give y'all this detail too when I said that I'm in Facebook jail. This is the guy that I'm in jail over. Yo, this is like the third time I've been put in Facebook jail because of him. Mike, what is his name? Mike Nice _199. Go follow him. He's always he stays in jail more than me. But he's like bad company. Every time I get around him, I get sent to Facebook jail. So the reason why you guys can't see me, I can't comment on Facebook right now is because of this dude. Because of his ass. Always starting with me. And then as soon as I respond, they throw me in jail. Free Fatima with the P. Nah, wait till I get back on Facebook. It's on because he know I can't say shit. He on there posting shit on my page, popping shit, doing the most. Because he know I can't reply. But it's on and popping when I get back on Facebook. I'm shutting up now, but I'm going to be talking again. He said Facebook needed a break for me. Well, Facebook must need a break from you because you stay in jail. You a whole jailbird. A whole jailbird. But anyway, so what else did I wanted to discuss? I had a whole show planned, but I don't know if I want to do that because I wanted this to be a little more, a little more happy show or whatever. But I can't wait to get on these some of the stuff that was going on the headlines. I think I might save it for next show, but I'm gonna just touch on it a little bit. Some of the trending topics, y'all heard about Stevie J and Faith Evans are getting a divorce. And then with the Joe Budden confession / I was just playing and trolling, coming out saying that he's bisexual. I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about I wanted to talk about, of course, the down low. I had posted a video that was sent to me of some guys, this gay guy that was blowing up some down low dudes, and I just wanted to talk about that it's just happening everywhere, because I got into a little debate with one of my people's on Facebook, and they was just like, oh, he was like, he don't got to worry about that because him and his team, they not like that, and is it the type of people? And I don't know why some people are underneath this assumption that this down low life is associated only with maybe I guess street dudes, but we got all kind of people that's on the down low. We have preachers who wives go find out. We got people in corporate America. I mean, this down low life is not just a street hood thing or a industry thing or a Hollywood thing. It's a thing. It's not just in one part or one specifically type of people. It's just a thing that is very, 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 it's a thing that's very much happening. And there's some people that's just in denial and don't want to accept it and act like, oh no, it's just a small percentage, when it's not. It's a lot of, a lot of us could see the writing written on the wall and still ignore it. You know what I'm saying? Like, still fucking ignore it until the shit is smeared on in your face and you walking around smelling like shit. But so I don't want to get I'm not going to get too deep into that right now, but I did also want to touch upon my other homeboy. My other homeboy sent me another video. I forgot the dude that he's a comedian. He's not a comedian. Well, he's a comedian. He's like an Instagram comedian. And he sent me a video. The guy's funny. I follow him. I like him. And the guy's in the car and he's talking about what he called the guy, Gerald or whatever. He was like, yo, can girls be on the DL? Of course girls could be on the DL, but I feel like a lot of girls are so open about it and it's so more accepting for women that they don't be on the DL. There's so many women that women being with women is so encouraged right now. There's no reason for any woman to be on the DL. But I see I understand the stigma that comes with that, the male, that's why they don't want to do it. But as far as women, I don't see women being, it probably happens very seldomly. We got all kind of songs, all kind of people who they encouraging girl on girl action. So there's no reason for women to be on the down low. And this seems, to me, it seems like it's more acceptable when women do it. So women are more inclined to come out the closet or to say, I like girls, or I like both boys and girls. Women are more vocal, men are more reluctant to doing that. So to answer your question, of course, anybody could be on the down low, but we're talking about statistically speaking, or for the most part, women don't be on the down low. Women are so open and expressive. They be like, I like girls too. I like, oh yes, you know what's so funny? I'm really answering this question like it was like a serious question, but I think Mike is trying to be funny, because Mike always is throwing hints or trying to throw shots at me. He be like, yo, you be coming for guys' neck all the time. You might as well like girls. You sure you don't like girls? Honey, sweetie, first of all, I'm so real with myself. If I like girls, I will be the first one to tell anybody. But besides that, it's so many reasons why I would not be a lesbian or bisexual or nothing. But now I'm thinking that he was asking a real legit question to have a real dialogue with. But he's shooting. You shooting. Because this is the guy that always calling me masculine. My feminine ass, I'm always, on some girly shit. He calls any girl that speaks up masculine. I don't dress like a dude. I don't act like a dude. None of that, but he calls me masculine. So any girl that speaks up is in his book is at masculine. So my thing is, that's what I wanted to talk about. I was leading into that conversation, Mike, when I was talking about my homeboy that sent me the video of the guy. The guy was talking about, Gerald, you gonna fuck it up for everybody that comes after you. You sitting in there trying to mess with her mother, and you know Miss wait, I don't know what he said, Miss Lorraine married. And he was like, you done fucked up this girl credit. You done crashed her car. You done did all this. Now she mad at all men. And now we can't get our chance. And we like her too. Don't, y'all guys need to stop fucking it up for all the guys that comes behind her. Now, in the video, he's specifically addressing the guys doing girls wrong because it's fucking up for all the other guys. But my homeboy, he misses that message. And he goes straight to, see, I told you, because me and him always have this back and forth. I could point out something, or he could point out something about, you know, and he always be like, it's the women. The women is choosing wrong. Y'all need to stop choosing wrong. Y'all choose wrong and then want to complain, but and never addresses what the man do. This man is sitting here talking about, you try to talk to this girl mother. You done crashed her car. You done did all of, now she don't trust women. I mean, now she don't trust men and she got an issue with men. Instead of him talking and keeping on that topic, he want to somehow blame it on us. And I feel like that is the issue with a lot of men. A lot of men don't want to take no accountability. Even, I mean, they will find it a way to make it our fault. Like, okay, if you don't want to deal, they complain about, oh, y'all only want to deal with guys that got money, y'all gold diggers. Then if we deal with dudes that don't got money, and then we complain about, oh, this guy's struggling. Oh, you dealing with broke dudes. You chose a broke dude. It's like, we damn if we do, we damn if we don't. It's like, you guys just want to just blame us for everything. I say that a lot. I blame these niggas just as much. Niggas be fucking it up for us. Mike, I beg to differ. I ain't gonna go there with you. You know, we sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, me and Mike have conversations, private conversation, where he might throw a shot or two at the dudes, but anytime it's publicly where everybody's watching, it's always condemning the women. You don't never really, so I can't respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really real about that and you really into checking dudes too, then you would do that publicly and not just privately with me and you on the phone or hanging out or whatever. No, you got to say that shit publicly too. A lot of niggas is fucking up the game, and then y'all want to know, what are we supposed to do? Suffer in silence? We're not happy with the behavior of these dudes, and should we not speak on it? Not so much y'all to blame, but it's ultimately y'all choice. Yeah, no, that's basically you're blaming us. So which one is it? You know, we choose, either if we choose not to deal with this kind of dude, like, all right, there's a lot, it's this big debate about these, I mean, us only wanting dudes that are, you know, got money or that's financially stable or this and that. And they be like, what about, you know, sticking in there or building with a dude or this, that, and the third. So which one is it? Y'all want us to deal with dudes that, you know, they might not have it now, but they building on it. And then that shit don't work out. Then we complain about it. And then y'all be like, what's up, P? You finally joining us? Then you'll be like, well, you should have chose better. Which one is it? You know what I mean? Like, do y'all want us to be there supportive and help y'all build? Oh, exactly. We enable these dudes. We play a major part. Okay, Nikki. Well, Nikki, I was trying to say, Nicole, I was trying to say this conversation for the next show, but we going there. Yes, I am on Facebook, P. You gotta I'm in Facebook jail, so the link was posted to my page, and you know, you press on the link and then you can see the live. I'm looking at it now, it says live. Okay, yeah. All right, so yeah, Nicole is speaking on enabling these dudes. Like, we're damn if we do, we damn if we don't. If we try to help y'all, and we try to be supportive, oh, if you don't got it, we got it, and all this other shit, then we accuse of enabling y'all. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Ayana's just stepped back in the chat. She said he had an assignment to wear all black to match her fly. Mike, don't be talking about her dude was dressed like a vampire. She said he had an assignment and he completed the assignment. He was dressed on black because she told him to. That was the thing. You sorry that you and Damon didn't get the memo. Yeah, that's cool, but ultimately it's y'all choice. That is an important hot topic. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a whole show on that, Nicole. Ultimately, it's our choice. So it's not your choice not to be fucking creeps. We live, Pete. Somebody just now commented and said we live. We live on Facebook. So y'all don't have a choice not to be creeps. Y'all don't have a choice not to be fuckboys. Why is it that we the only one that seem to have a choice? Ayana on the other Ayana, he said, okay, assignment completed. Yeah, so Mike, what's up? Like, so we the only ones seem to have the choice. You guys don't have a choice. Y'all don't have the choice. My mother I always was raised that just because you could take advantage of somebody, that don't mean you should. So there's times where there's situations where you can literally take advantage, and I could, and I'll be like, I'm not going to do that because I choose not to do that. So now, where is the accountability of, yo, even though these girls are silly, or even though these girls want to be in a relationship so bad that they'll take anything, y'all don't got to do that. Where is the pulling up of the dudes that's saying, no, y'all need to stop this because y'all making it hard out here. These girls is becoming bitter. These girls is mad. These girls is hurt. These girls don't even want to date. I got so many friends that are single that are set. Done threw in the white towel. They ain't on no lesbian shit, but they ain't dating. They good. They not a dating. I'm the only one really actively out here like saying, I don't like these dudes, but I'm still trying to date them. Most of my team is like, man, fuck that shit. Now I'm just gonna take care of my kid, and I'm gonna this, that, and the third. Like, this is what people are resorting to. They just rather be alone than to be dealing with these dude shenanigans. Guys choose to do what we allow them to do. We applying pressure moving forward. Exactly. But sister, pressure been applied. As far as I'm concerned, I'll be getting under these niggas' motherfucking skins, and I don't even care. And this is what I say, and this is why I know it's dudes. Because at the end of the day, High Fine Size Beauty, look at our team. It's like a team of us, that's 10. And for the most part, I think it's probably like maybe 2, maybe 3 people that's in a relationship and married. But for the most part, most of us are single. But in our little circle, there is mad different personalities and mad different views or whatever. Like I could say I'm the most vocalist one. I'm gonna talk my shit. When we got people that are not vocal, there's like, I have my views on. I think that a man should be a provider and he should be making more money than a woman. Not everybody on my team feel like that. But guess what? They're still single too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just using my team as a test experiment. You got 10 different girls with 10 different personalities and 10 different views, but we all still talking about the same shit. And you want to keep saying that it's y'all choosing wrong? Come on now. Come on, where is the accountability? And we ain't only but talk about the people that's not even in our group. That's all the women that's on social media, and then the celebrities in Hollywood, the Fifis and the Tamikas and the Shaquanas that's from the block. That's all talking the same shit. You cannot keep on saying that it's the women choosing wrong. It's the fucking batch of people, of men that we gotta choose from. That's the problem. But nobody don't want to talk about that. No, men don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk about how, yeah, oh, now I'm seeing the comments. This is martial law. I'm sorry, guys. I was neglecting y'all on Facebook. Yeah, it's sad these men's got to do better. My friends are dope as fuck. Yo, P. So that's our married resident on the line. She out there. She got a whole husband or whatever. But that's what I be saying, the same. Oh boy, this guy want to go live, y'all. Let's see what this fool want to say. Mike want to bring his bullshit to live. Okay, hold on. How do I accept it? Talk your shit. What you got to say? First of all, do you want to make your disclaimer about that bottle? First of all, what I thought you was team iPhone. Why your fucking shit looks so shitty? Oh my God, you look horrible. This is but go ahead. What do you got to say? What do you got to bring to the conversation? You here to defend the men? What happened? Him and his bootleg phone. Mike, what happened? Oh God, I don't know if I'm supposed to, how do you, well, Mike, if you watching, you frozen on my screen. I don't know if you gotta send me another one to rejoin or whatever. But anyway, yeah, my face is so oily. Okay, wait a minute, he sent another one. Hello. I can hear you, but it seemed like the old shit is still up there. Do you guys see him, P? Because I think mine's is. You see me? I can see me. I can see me. I know. I know that's happened sometimes. I feel the first live, that's what's on. Like I see a frozen thing, but I can hear you. Can you guys see him on my live? Okay, yes. Well, I don't need to see your fucking midget ass. Go ahead, say what you gotta say. Everybody else can see you. First off, that was David Bond. Yeah, I mean, I think he just joined and all that. That was David Bond. Now I got to go down for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. Like, as a guy, and I feel like being around like basketball, you know what I mean? A basketball team, boxing teams, jail niggas. I've been around a bunch of niggas. And I'm gonna tell you, ultimately, y'all have the top rank, y'all have the last call. It's our job, let's just say I'm full in creek road, right? You are, but go ahead. It's cool. I'm full in creek road. Okay. My job is to complete the mission. Whether it's trying to get $1 out you, whether it's trying to spend the night there, or get the coochie, whatever it is, whatever the might be. Right? It's my job to do it. So if you keep falling for it, right? If you keep falling for it, who's really the dummy here? You feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like the same thing like when I tell my sister, a nigga can only do to you what you allow. Anything outside of that, just call me. So anything outside, you know what I mean? Nigga have it. If my let me tell you, I've seen it. Y'all be the same one. Okay. So let me. The same one to stay in a domestic relationship. Y'all are the same ones to get beat and then go back to that same house. With options to leave. I'm not talking about. Okay. Let me respond to what you just said. So you cannot have it both ways. So you saying that we have an option, right? So now me and you go back and forth all the time about this. So because if I choose, I'm being very, what do you call that? Picky as to who I'm gonna be with or whatever, then you want to throw up. So what about the women who's choosing to not to deal with that kind of shit and they rather just be single until they find that, then you want to keep throwing up in their face. Yeah, whatever you doing, you ain't doing it right because you're single and you calling people single like it's a bad thing. So you're forcing not me. Hold on, let me finish. You forcing a lot of girls or making a lot of girls get into relationships or stay in relationships just so they could say that they in a relationship that they shouldn't be in because it's unhealthy or whatever. One minute y'all crucifying us for being single, then y'all crucifying us to be in an unhealthy, toxic relationship. So at what point do guys take accountability like, yo, I need to stop this shit because I'm ruining a whole fucking gender. Like we out here really doing these girls dirty and they mad. Now a lot of them don't want to deal with us at all. Or the ones that is trying to deal with us, they're giving us a hard time because what this nigga done did or what that nigga done did. Like you can't have it both ways. You want to keep on saying it's our choice, then when we choose not to deal with that fuckboy shit, then you want to argue with me about, oh, Tima, you gotta let up on niggas, yo. You can't be acting like that. Like, which one is it?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's a fact.
At the end of the day, there's a bottom line.
What's the bottom line?
I'm gonna tell you, right? Everything in between the bottom line is considered bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? It goes, hey, let me tell you, I'll be the first thing to say, I always bomb on it.
Yes, Nikki said it's like the ride or die crap. We're gonna talk about that, Nikki. They brainwashed us into thinking that we're supposed to be ride or dies.
I'm not telling you'll never hear me say that. I'm not telling you that. That's something that like a narrative that you trying to like throw on me, but I'm never gonna tell you that. I'm gonna keep it above. And I'm gonna tell you, I blame niggas first.
No, you never blame them, but go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you.
Continue.
Listen to me. I blame niggas first. For one, because it goes on both sides. I blame niggas for letting y'all get away with a lot of shit.
Oh shit.
I blame these niggas. I blame these niggas for letting y'all talk to them like that and continuing to do shit. I blame you niggas for being such suckers, you know what I mean, and allowing them to do that.
Hold on. Y'all see what I'm talking about, ladies? Just when we thought that he was going to place some blame on the men, but he really not. He's really throwing shots at us. Go ahead.
This is the problem. Clickbait. You gotta listen to everything in its entirety. You dig what I say? You clickbait. So I blame these niggas for dropping the ball.
You hear this shit, P?
Listen.
We listening.
I blame these niggas for not keeping the standard up. Listen, I blame these niggas for not keeping the standard. I blame these niggas for dropping the ball. I blame these niggas for being weak. You dig what I'm saying? To the point where y'all feel like y'all even have to do all that. Yo, remember the other day we was in a car and I told you, yo, I bagged the car, right? She was like, yo, do you hit bitch? She asked me.
Don't say the B word. Go ahead. Yeah, I remember you telling me.
When she asked me that, remember I brought that to you? I'm like, I felt so bad that there's so many other niggas out there that if that's what you used to, that's just like the normal. But you got to ask a nigga that was the first time meeting you, you slept females. I believe for that.
Well, hold on. Let me respond to that. It don't necessarily mean that she's been in abusive relationships, but that's just part of like the interviewing process. I've never had a man put his hands on me, but I'm gonna ask. I'll be like, yo, is you the type that hit women? That don't mean I ever was in an abusive relationship.
But the fact that happens so much that a female has to ask me that ahead of time, so it's like she knows what she's getting into.
Right, we have to ask.
That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
This is what we dealing with, though. This is what we doing.
I blame niggas. But I super blame women. You know why? Because a lot of you women know the situation. And now let's just say, right? A lot of y'all were hood. Let's just say y'all were straight victims, right? You were hoodwinked. You were led astray. You were gassed. He lied. He turned out to be everything that he wasn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
And y'all stay. And when y'all find out that he's not what he said, when you find out that he's not a millionaire, when you find out that he's not that good in bed, and y'all stay, I blame you. I blame you fully. Because you have more than enough options. And you choose to stay and complain. So it is your fault. You're the only one that looks stupid. Ha ha. That's your fault. Right? Now, you keep going. You're telling me.
Oh.
Wait. You're telling me there's other niggas that you know for a fact that are wealthy candidates or even better in your inbox, and you are.
Maybe they short like you, and they.
You are stupid. You are silly. You deserve everything that man does to you.
I all right, I'm not trying to be directly funny and saying, so what about your mother? Does she deserve that too? Because a lot of these dudes that's doing all this shit to women, they mother was put through the same shit. Does she deserve that too? Wow. Wow.
She's my mother. Do you think that because she's my mother that she's an exception to being stupid? No.
First of all, let me take you to school a little bit. It ain't necessarily about being stupid. Do you know it's just like predators? Predators, what do they call that? Groom their victims before they actually go in for the kill. And a lot of these men that are abusive and what do you call that? Narcissists and all that. Sometimes they come in being good guys and mind fucking girls and all that and get control of their head, and then the mask fall off. So is they really stupid or not, or they underneath the spell? And if some of them, hold on, and some of these guys trick girls into a situation like, yo, you know what I mean? Like for instance, like I would never leave my job. As much as I feel like a man is supposed to be a provider, I don't care if I meet a fucking ball player today, I would never leave my job and say, all right, somebody rich would be like, yo, you can leave your job, I'm gonna take care of you. You know how many men do stuff like that, wing the girl in, and now she's totally dependent on them, and now she can't leave, because if she leaves, she's gonna be in a really fucked up situation. So it's a lot of them, and a lot of them pump these girls with mad kids and then tell them, yo, where you think you going? You ain't no other dude gonna want you, and you got 3-4 kids. I have a friend, I have a family member that got 1 kid, and her baby father is so fucking toxic and abusive and try to brain fuck her all the time and talking about, you don't want to fuck with me. You think you washed up. You got 1 kid. Ain't nobody gonna want to be with you with 1 kid. Dudes out here and don't want no guy, don't want no girl who already got kids. They don't want to take care of no other kids. It's all about brain fucking. And there's women that be like, yo, he's right. You know what I'm saying? I might as well stay with what I got, because ain't nobody else gonna want to deal with these kids and all that. It's a lot of different variables to factor in why a lot of these women end up in the situation that they in. To say that it's just all stupidity is not just all stupidity. Some people are making executive decisions like, yo, I want to keep my family together. He was a good dude. Maybe he could get back to being that good dude. Or, damn, I'm going to leave him. And now I'm got to worry about another dude dealing with this dude, and this dude trying to play in my daughter's ass and all that. There's a lot of things that these women factor in when they stay in some of these relationships.
All of that next to being 100% dependent on that man is nothing but weak excuses. And you can say what you want. Oh, what if I get the next man and he's not? What if you get the next man and he's a millionaire? What if you get the next man and he's not? So let me stay here because the next man might be worse. Or just like you said, oh, well, he used to be a good dude. Maybe he'll get back to that. That's cool to hope and wish that, right? But reality of your situation is not telling you that.
Listen.
So they're going to jeopardize the reality of your situation for hope and maybes. And
I agree.
You are what strong people will call weak and stupid.
Well, listen.
There's a bunch of weak and stupid people that'll band together and be like, yeah, well, we don't feel like that. But your reality, which is the results, will prove different.
Hold on. Let me intervene. What you just not said. You just not said, I'm a strong person, and I would say that. That's what you said. Look at you consider me a strong person. You just not referred to me as a strong person. I'm saying myself, I was in situations like that. Not in situations, but I was in a situation like that. And at the end of the day, so everybody got their breaking point. Now, I was married, and I was going through some shit, going back and forth with this dude and his infidelity. So I call myself fighting for my marriage, like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna lose my marriage over infidelity, and we're gonna go through all that. But at some point, I feel you. At some point, you gotta grab the bull by its fucking horn and be like, nah, I'm not having this no more.
Can I ask you a question? You said you reached your boiling point, right? And then you realized that everything you was doing, I guess,
Was in vain.
Was in vain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would be the bottom line behind that? Is that you couldn't stick around for the disrespect, right?
Right.
So whether it took you 10 chances or whether that took you one chance, it was the same result. Please wait, finish.
I ain't saying that.
It takes them up to 10 to 15, and some people never correct those mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You are smart because eventually you wised up and realized that this isn't going nowhere. The definition of being insane is to do the same thing and expect a different result. So in your time period while you were being
it was a very short time period at that.
It don't matter if it was a week or if it was 10 years. We're dealing with results and bottom lines. Everything in between that is feelings, excuses, and some bullshit and wasted time. That's really what it be. It be wasted time, it be excuses, and it be feelings that I am now over, and now I have to deal with the results of my feelings. When you should just be, well, not you personally, but you did what I'm saying. When I'm saying, when you hold the women accountable, when you caught the man, sis, when you know, when your inside is telling you he's lying, even when he's telling the truth, if you can't believe nothing he's saying, then why are you sticking around and making yourself miserable, then turn around and bash your men? It's not him. He's doing what corny niggas do, hon. This is your fault.
It's our fault. Okay.
You keep calling the nigga. You keep all these niggas in your inbox. Get the fuck out of here. Let me call this nigga. Y'all are stupid. Once you realize somebody is a thief, and you know what I mean, and you keep leaving your valuables around, then he's just doing what a thief does. She is doing what a thief does. You know what I mean? It goes to both genders. If you leave your shit around and you know better, then you got no one to blame but yourself, and you are going to be taken advantage of. It's how it works.
So this is the thing, Mike. Hold on, Mike. Let me say this. I'm going to agree with you on on certain things. I am that person. Like I'm like, when I was so vocal, when I was going through my situation, you know what I'm saying, I left it. I was encouraging to a lot. And a lot of people reached out to me and talked to me and it's like, oh yeah, it's good to see that you did that. And a lot of people, did the same thing. So then I have people that I went through that with him for only a year or two. And I was like, I ain't doing this. There's some people that have been going through this for years. So it's like a thin line between me, like being, what do you call that? Understanding to getting frustrated. You know what I'm saying? Because I got people's, I'll be like, all right now, come on. Like how long we gonna go through this? So I understand that sometimes it's hard. And like I said, I don't have any kids, but other people got kids to factor in and all that, understand. But at the same time, I'm with you on it. Like, it's not going nowhere. It's only getting worse. At some point, you gotta count your losses and be like, peace. You know what I mean? But I don't want to, it's the way you handle it too. You can't just be like, you stupid, you silly, you this, you that. Like, it's not always the bottom line now. Yeah, why do you gotta put name calling behind it? Why is that necessary? Mr. Samuels, Mr. Mike Samuels, why do you have to call people names?
It's just unfortunate. Maybe if y'all was to hear it so blunt, right, and it would hurt your feelings, then you would revisit that and wouldn't want your feelings hurt.
No, it's just more verbal abuse that add on the emotional and mental abuse that they probably already dealing with. That's not helping nobody. If somebody is going through a situation and you calling them names and all that, that's not helping. That's not helping.
So what you want to ask somebody nicely to get out of a relationship? Hey, how about you get the clothes there, please? Do you think that's gonna help the situation? No, stop.
Listen, Mike, I'm not disagreeing with you about you have to be real with people, but you could keep out the stupid and this and all that other shit. You don't have to do that.
But that's what you being, sis. I feel like if I'm not keeping it
Don't laugh at him, y'all. He get on my nerves.
I'm really not being your friend. I'm telling you, you're stupid, bro. Like, that's like, you know what that's like? I'm gonna give you an example. And girls do it all the time. I don't know why y'all do it. But y'all know y'all friend up there looking crazy in that shit. And y'all will be like, yeah. You feel? Oh, y'all won't say nothing. And you're enabling. You're really
Mike, can I address that? Can I respond to that? It all depends on what kind of girls that you talking about, because I see that and I don't like that. But you can't always judge. You know, there's some people that might post some shit and they be like, oh, yo, Fatima, that's your friend. Why you ain't tell her X, Y, and Z? I told her. Though, just because you see a girl look a some type of way or dress some kind of way or posting a certain thing, don't think that she doesn't have any friends. There might be hold on, let me finish. There might be friends that told her, but she chooses to do what she want to do anyway. Don't always assume that they ain't got no friends and they friends not keeping it real with them. But then there is some girls that are phony that know a motherfucker look bad and will be underneath the comments. Yes, sis. You look good. So I get that, but it don't categorize us. I mean, don't generalize us all as saying that, because I'm a victim of that. I have several people be like, Fatima, you be keeping it real. Why you don't tell your girl X, Y, and Z? And I be like, listen, I done fucking told her.
Oh, I know. You don't like keeping it real.
Huh? You breaking up. Yes, I will. Please, all of my, hold on, y'all better check in right now. Y'all know I am the fucking one. I will tell you. I will not, I ain't gonna be mean. I'll be like, what's up with your hair? What's up with this? Oh no, let's put this on. I am that motherfucker that tell you if you don't look right.
I'm not from that. I personally wasn't, and it's not, let me take that back. It's not that I wasn't raised like that. I feel that talking to people more direct usually works as opposed to, you feel, I'm telling you, sometimes some people be like, yeah, more often than not, some people, I knew that I was looking stupid. You dig what I'm saying? More often than not, because, yo, low key, you enable them. You don't gotta abuse them. Like, you know how I talk, I'll be like, you look stupid, right? Now, I don't gotta abuse them. They're like, yo, you dumb, fucking fat, motherfucker. You know, I don't gotta do all that.
You do.
Yo,
I'm about to throw you underneath the bus. I ain't get to tell y'all before he left. He dipped out on us. He was talking about big girls. He was like, no, y'all be fat. I'm about to go there. He was like BBWs. What's Mike? What's the basketball player that you like? The female basketball player? What's her name? How you love her? You don't know her name. Well, anyway, he loved this basketball player that's twice his height. She like 6'9". And he was like, now this is the real BBW. Not you fat motherfuckers that took that BBW title on. I was like, yo, I hate him. He get on my fucking nerves, y'all. P said, but what if P said, listen, we all look good, but if something is out of place, it would be addressed. Straight shooter is good, but it's the way you say it. Delivery is everything.
I understand. Y'all want me like, y'all want me to I'm not from that era though. I'm not from that sugarcoat era. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I grew up around niggas that tell you shit, yo, bro, you don't got bail money and you got Gucci on, you are a dummy. You get away from me. We don't hang with niggas like you. You niggas are stupid. You got Gucci on and no bail money. So I was doing around that shit. So yes, so no, my sis. I am sorry. If you are staying in a toxic relationship, then you are silly, mama. Would you like to be better if I said, well, it's not your smartest decision.
Oh God.
But if somebody was to be like, yo, miss, you're stupid, you look dumb.
Listen, this is why this.
Maybe you might change that.
fuck with Mike. He gets on my fucking nerves. I promise you. That last nerve that nobody's supposed to mess with, he gets on it, but I get him. Like, cause I be feeling like that sometimes too. Sometimes I be like, I don't, come on now. You say he did this and that and that and that and that and that, and you still like, I'm infamous. I block people. I don't, I'm not, you're not gonna be sending me any disrespectful texts. You know why? Because you're on the block. Like, we're not doing the disrespect in person. We're not doing it over the phone. We're not doing none of that. Like, some people, I be hearing the stories and I just be like, yo, you ain't tired of that?
I'm like, yeah, so what, what's wrong with you? Why do you need me to tell you that? That's what makes you stupid, that you know better and then you're choosing different. And then you want to complain. And then you want to sit there and complain. That's crazy, huh? Come on, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't say it nobody.
Back to what we were talking about. Yeah, that is crazy, but you also say that I'm crazy too. So if I'm in a hold on, let me finish. Hold on. So the women that sit around and take that is crazy. But then the women like me that are not taking it and is single, then you be like, yeah, you single though. I'll be like, so what? You single and I'm single and you see me living my best life. So it's like you double talking. 1 minute you want us to get out of toxic, unhealthy relationships, then you want to condemn us for not being in it.
Because then I would never get no pussy. Me and my friends would never get no ass if I told y'all to do my ass. I hate them niggas. I tell you all the time. I see the niggas with the fake Gucci belt. I see the niggas with the fucking crazy uptowns, hollering at the block, walking down the block, and I'm like, yo, stop, scrap, because she thinks I'm you. When she goes down the door, she doesn't know that. She does not know that, bro.
He is so annoying, y'all. He is so annoying. Yo, he is so fucking annoying.
Yo, my man over here, tell me if I'm lying, bro. Like that, yeah, him was cutting the nigga ass. Same thing. He's like, yo, yeah, I just jumped in the bitch. Everybody just showing my dick. And I'm like, my nigga, you are one of them niggas? Yo, like, they talk about you. I never knew that these niggas existed until y'all say something.
Yeah, because you just dismiss everything that we say. I be trying to put you on, but you want to argue with me about everything.
I can't fathom that shit sometimes. You're like, yeah, yo, niggas jumping everybody to show me they dick. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up.
And what I do, and some of the stuff that you don't believe, what I do, I send you the screenshot and you be like, yo, this is some corny shit. I be like, but you be thinking I'm lying. I'm not lying, but bugging. Stop defending and stop always acting like we lying. We not. It's bad out here.
That's only because I don't know these niggas, Tima. I don't know niggas. I don't care what niggas that do that. That be like, yo, you won't believe what I'm about to go do. I don't know niggas that do that. I don't know niggas that do that and have stories about how, yo, they sent their dick and that got them some pussy. I never seen that work. You know what I'm saying? So when you be telling me that, it's like, man, get the fuck out of town. I told you. So I went to jail, and then I ran into them niggas. Them niggas, you know what I'm saying? I ran into them no condom niggas. I ran into them, yo, use a condom, man. I don't know the last time I used What? Yo, you for real? Like, yo, I don't know them niggas.
You know them, but you just not listening. So you think everybody on your team is just like you, or you think stop it, Mike.
Yes. With certain morals,
Mike, I ain't gonna go there online. We'll do it behind the scenes. We'll do it behind the scenes. But I'm gonna call you on something. But we'll do it behind the scenes. But go ahead. You said what?
I ain't never told you no fly shit like that. I ain't never told you no fly shit like that. I was at a joint crib and went in raw.
No. We'll address it. We'll address it later. All right, you guys. So, and we coming to the end of the show, and my engineer probably cut me off already on the air on the radio station. So, guys, thanks for everybody for tuning in. We will be back. Mike, thanks for checking out. I'm gonna hit you up after this. All right.
Hey, yo, ladies, it's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. Niggas do what corny niggas do, and y'all look cool with it. I'm out.
Oh, bye, jerk. Bye, jerk. I'm gonna holler at you when I get off. Everybody else, thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning in and chiming in. Until next time, which will be the fourth Sunday of what are we in? November. Yeah, the fourth Sunday. His mans are not using condom. These dudes are nasty. Nikki, that's a whole nother show. We're gonna get on him. We're gonna get on him. We try to keep it light and cute today, but we're gonna have him on as a guest. And we're gonna fucking really, really dissect his ass. But everybody out there, Instagram land, Sador land, Facebook land, thank you guys for tuning in and chiming in. Until next time, be safe and be great. Good night, y'all. But Mark, are you off? Mark, are you off? Am I supposed to just press recording? It's still recording. Let me see what I'm supposed to do. Okay, because I still see myself. Do I have to press something? Okay, thanks. Bye, Sadorlin.